Any brand, everywhere. Amongst all watches, Titan is the winner of the Red Dot Design Award, which is equivalent to the Oscar Award in the film world and holds the record of the slimmest watch in the world. Titan is the 5th largest watchmaker in the world, sold in 32 countries and has over 1,000 varieties, catering to more than 135 million customers worldwide. Why don't you be one of them? Titan is now in Bhutan with Kushu Enterprise, the sole distributor. Visit us at Kelwang Building near Clock Tower in Thimphu. We have genuine Titan watches for all, from school-going children to office-goers to armed force personnel to sportsmen, with contemporary to classic designs. You can get your choice of watch at Titan. Get your Titan from Tashi Commercial Corporation in Penciling, Gelefu, Samdup Jongkhar, Paro and Thimphu, Bhutan Distributor in Penciling, Choden Songkang in Mongar, Tshering Dorji General Store in Tashigang, and Royal Bhutan Army Canteen in Thimphu. A Titan watch is not only a timepiece, but also a piece of jewelry with a sentimental value. Get a jewel for yourself and for your loved ones at MRP ranging from 450 to 25,000 Nultrum. When you choose Titan, you are choosing a lifetime companion you can depend on every day and every season.
DZONGKHA and welcome to another fun episode of Do You Know Your Child? I'm your host Choni. Good parenting happens when a parent creates for a child a stable, warm and nurturing home environment, and when a parent plays a positive and an active role in a child's life. Good parents will always try and provide moral and spiritual guidance. Let's get an update from our last week's participants.
Last week I committed that I'll spend more time with her.
Maddie is my little sister and we do everything together. Mom said it's my job as her big sister to teach her and show her new things. Last week I've committed that I will watch less TV and read more books. Now I watch TV only for an hour after school and then I read books. I am Maggie and I love a little adventure. Maddie is my little sister and we do everything together. At our age, transportation is a little hard. My hobby is to collect books and I love reading. Here are some of my books.
Grandparents play an extra special role in a child's life. One part of that role permits them to be lenient with their grandchildren. They might take them for ice cream or maybe even let them stay up a bit late when they visit. Ideally, grandparents make life easier for both the parents and children. So let's celebrate all the awesome super parents, our grandparents today, and welcome our grandparent and grandchild duo.
My hobby is to collect books and read books. I'm coming to the show with my grandfather because till now I've been spending my life with him, and to know how much he knows about me from my childhood since now. I like my grandfather and he's the best in my life because till now he has been feeding me, working hard, giving me advices and educating me, so I like my grandfather.
These are my two favorite people in the whole world. I love them.
Welcome to Do You Know Your Child? Please tell me a little something about yourself.
My name is Yasin. I'm a retired person. I had been in service for last about 40 years.
What do you do at home? What keeps you busy?
Doing some prayer, and beside that, I also do some gardening in order to keep myself healthy.
That's a really good way to invest your time into something productive. So you've come to the show with your eldest granddaughter.
Yes.
And she lives with you, Mola.
Yes.
So how is it having your granddaughter? Because normally people go to visit their granddaughters, or the granddaughters come and visit the grandparents. But in your case, you have your granddaughter with you throughout the day. And I wanted to know, how do you feel having your granddaughter with you?
me have 3 sons. We have no daughters.
Okay.
Once my daughter-in-law and my second son gave the birth to a granddaughter.
Yeah,
Particularly, my wife was very, very happy.
of course.
Then she preferred to bring up the granddaughter as our daughter.
Of course. Oh, wow.
That's the reason why she's with us.
I see.
We have about 4 grandchildren. She's the eldest one.
I
And
see.
we look after her.
Normally, we believe that grandparents are the best parents because they spoil their grandchildren. It's the parents who discipline them. Does she get spoiled a lot at home?
We don't feel that we are spoiling her because we always keep her busy. Whatever activity or work she needs to be done, we make sure that she does it.
That's good.
So, in our sense, we are not going to spoil our granddaughter.
A big misconception is that lots of loving can spoil a child, but we found out that's not true. Love can never spoil a child. It's making up for the times you haven't been there, or it's too much disciplining too that spoils a child. But love, I think, it will only make a child secure, happy, and just very positive in life. So I'm really glad I have you here on the show. Now, without any further delay, I'm going to explain to you the rules of the show. I have with me 10 questions. I'm going to ask these 10 questions to you first. Later, I'll ask these questions to your granddaughter. And after that, we'll tally the answers and we'll give you your score. Okay, La? So are you ready, La?
Yes, ready.
Did you try to practice at home, maybe prepare a little?
Usually not.
No, okay, all right. Fine. So here's your first question, La. What is your daughter's favorite thing to do after she comes back from school?
She changed the dress, then take rest for a few minutes, then start doing her homework.
Okay. And is there any other fun activity or games or maybe watching TV or reading a book that she does after school?
Reading, before going to bed, she does reading.
Okay. So my second question is kind of, it relates to the first one. What does your granddaughter do before she goes to bed? What's her before bed routine?
Brushing her teeth,
Okay.
then does some prayer.
Okay.
Then she go to bed, and in the bed she start reading her library books.
Who encouraged her to pray? Because I know a lot of kids these days, and myself included, I'm not a kid yet, I don't pray at night, sadly, but that's a
Particularly
good
her
habit.
grandmother encouraged her to
I see.
do it.
Okay, great. Question number 3. What is your daughter's favorite color?
Sky blue.
Why do you think it's sky blue?
No idea. They keep changing their favorite. During the childhood, her favorite was pink color.
Yeah.
Now she changed to sky blue.
Who is your daughter's favorite teacher?
She doesn't have favorite teacher. She loves all her teachers equally.
Oh, okay. Let's say she came first. How would you deal with it? How do you treat her?
She asks her to give some gift and go to the bookshop.
Yeah.
First thing is she buy the books.
Oh, okay. She loves books then.
She
Oh, that's
loves books.
really good. So if your daughter does really well, you would buy her books then?
Yes,
Okay, all right. Then she happy with books?
yes.
Okay.
And other small token things we also
Okay, you
buy.
give her gifts
Main
then.
thing is the book.
Book. Okay, all right. I think that's a really good way to encourage a child to keep doing well, because books especially, I really agree with books, because you're rewarding your child for doing well by giving her something good in life. So let's go to question number 6. What would your granddaughter rather do of the 2 options? Would she rather wash dishes or clean her room? Which one would she choose if she was given the option?
Cleaning dishes.
Oh, okay. She enjoys it?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
she helps her grandmother
Oh,
in
that's really
cleaning,
good.
washing dishes.
Okay.
The cleaning room also she does sometimes, but if there is option, she does the dishing or
Okay.
washing dishes.
Question number 7. Who is her best friend?
Kamalaki.
Karmalaki. Have you met Karmalaki?
Whenever I go to school for dropping her and picking her from the school, I meet Kamalaki.
Okay, all right. What are some fun activities that you and your granddaughter do together?
Yes, reading.
Reading, okay.
Reading.
Would your granddaughter know the name of our fourth king's mother?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Children know present king, but for
Right.
king's mother, I don't think so.
Okay. But if you were to choose between yes and no, what would you choose?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Question number 10 then. Last question for you.
Yeah.
Would your granddaughter know who is the fourth king's firstborn?
I think
She would know the name of
Yes.
the first prince or princess of our fourth king, you think?
yes.
Okay, all right. Well, you've answered all the 10 questions. Now let's have your granddaughter come here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to Do You Know Your Child? Before we go ahead with the questions or any other information, why don't you introduce yourself first?
My name is Tenrol Sangmo. I'm in class 70, studying in Changsam Lower Secondary School. My age is 11, and my hobby is to collect books and read books. My ambition is to become a fashion designer.
Okay, wow. So let's talk about collecting books and reading them. How many books do you have?
I don't know the number of books that
Okay,
I
all
have.
right. When you have a lot, sometimes you don't know. Okay, fine. That's good though. That's a really brilliant habit because reading will only improve you in so many aspects of life, like starting from writing to reading, right? Speaking, right?
Yes.
So that's good. And you said you wanted to be a fashion designer. Okay, what kind of fashion designer do you want to be?
A dress,
You want to design dresses,
shoes,
shoes, okay.
jewelry.
Oh wow, you want to design jewelries too. That's good. So I was told that you brought us something, you wanted to show us something regarding fashion and design.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please go ahead. Ooh, okay. Oh, so this is your illustration of the designs that you want to make. Oh wow. And do you do this at home or in school?
School and home both, ma'am.
Okay, all right. I see a lot of shoes, all different shoes. If I buy from your store, do you think you'll give me a discount?
Yes.
All right, fine. So you want a lot of glitter on your shoes, a lot of sparkle. That's good. A lot of girls love that. And we have, is this Barbie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Beautiful dresses. And this is, tell me about this dress.
This one I made the design in Bhutanese,
Okay.
tradition design,
Yeah.
to make the outfit like a Bhutanese new fashion outfit.
Is this a gown or is this a kira or?
Gown.
Oh, okay. So you want the material to be the Bhutanese textile,
Yes, ma'am.
but you want it to be designed as a gown, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's beautiful. So good luck, and I wish you all the best for your fashion designing future, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, Tendil, I asked your Age 10 questions about you. I'm going to ask these questions to you. Tokko na?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. What is one favorite thing to do after school?
I like doing my homework
Okay.
and then study.
Oh, okay. So, are you a good student? As in the sense, like when you get home, no one has to tell you study, study, study. You do it on your own. Do you do it on your own or?
When my grandparents are not there, I do my own. And
Okay.
sometimes when I don't do, my grandparents remind me
Okay.
on studying.
And do you listen to them immediately?
Sometimes.
Okay, all right. But that's good though. I mean, that's why they're there. Whether it's grandparents or parents, because they're older than us, they're wiser than us, we sometimes depend on them. When they're not around, we are the wisest in the room, right? So we have to remind ourselves and study by ourselves. But that's good though. So you like doing homework and studying. That's good. Number 2, what do you do before you go to bed?
I pray. Sometimes I read my storybook. Then I brush and go to bed.
Number 3 then, what's your favorite color?
Sky blue.
Why do you like sky blue?
Because when I look at the sky was so clear with the light color of blue. So I came to love the color sky blue.
Oh, okay, all right. That's a good reason. And it's a beautiful color, I know. Next question, who is your favorite teacher? Do you have a favorite teacher?
No, ma'am. I like all the teachers.
Why?
Because they teach us, they educate us, but they teach us new things. All are same.
Yeah.
All are teachings. All,
Wow.
and so I like all.
Wow, okay. You know what, now I feel guilty for even asking that because you really pointed out to me that all teachers are equal there. I mean, of course, they're good teachers and sadly, they're bad teachers too, but to you, you have all great teachers then.
Yes.
That's good. Which school do you go to?
Changsamto Lower Secondary School.
Changsamto Lower Secondary School
Yes, ma'am.
has great teachers. That's really good. I think all the teachers are lucky to have you as their student because a lot of the students don't realize that. I mean, I didn't realize it. Forget the students. So that's good. Here on, I'm going to try and really think over the questions that I ask, okay? So that's good. Question number 5. How do you get rewarded by your grandparents? Let's say you came first or you did really well in the test. How does your grandparent reward you?
They listen to me whatever I say,
Mm-hmm.
and they show me something very surprising,
Mm-hmm.
and they give me gifts.
Oh, okay. Do you like getting gifts?
Yes.
Me too. Number 6. If you get the option of doing one of the two, which one would you do? Washing dishes or cleaning your room?
Both.
Ooh,
Both,
okay.
ma'am.
Both. But if I say no, then though you have to pick one because I have to do the other job. You do the job that you like. Which one would you pick?
Cleaning my room
Why do you like cleaning your room?
because I do a lot of things, doing collecting, doing some artwork, so it is messy, so I need to clean it up.
Yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay, I understand that. I'm like that too. If I create a mess or if it's in my house or in my room, I need to clean it. I can't have someone do it for me because I know where things go, right? I know my books go in this shelf. I know my glitters go under that box. So, okay, good. So, next question. Who's your best friend?
Karmalaki.
Okay, I was worried you were going to say, I don't have best friends, everybody. But that's good. Karmalaki. Tell me a little something about why Karmalaki is your best friend.
She's wise. She's charming.
Okay, just like you.
She's kind. She's intelligent.
Okay, all right. Sounds like these are qualities that you both of you share because I mean I have only talked to you for a couple of minutes, but you seem to be exuding a lot of wisdom. You sound very intelligent, and I don't know how I can tell, but you sound very kind too. So that's good. What are some fun activities that you do with your age?
Sometimes read together. We go to the altar and pray together.
Okay.
Sometimes we go to the kitchen garden and do some gardening.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's go to the next question. Would you know the name of our fourth king's mother?
I don't know.
You don't know, it's okay. Let's go to the last question. Do you think you know who is the fourth king's first child?
Yes.
Who is it?
The fifth king, Jimmy Gesanam Yonchu.
Okay, all right. Well, you've answered all the 10 questions. Now, I want to review the last 2 questions because the first 8 questions, all the answers that you give are correct. Let's talk about question number 9. Would you know the name of the fourth king's mother? It is Gyeoyum Gezang Choden Wangchuk, okay? And the final question I asked you was the name of the firstborn. And a lot of the people think it is the fifth king. It's not the fifth king. The name of our fourth king's firstborn is Ajchimi Yanzom Wangchuk, okay? You've answered all the 10 questions. Now let's take a look at your Age score. Favorite thing to do after she comes back from school?
Doing her homework.
Doing my homework.
What's her before bed routine?
Does some prayer.
I pray.
What is your daughter's favorite color?
Sky blue.
Sky blue.
Who is your daughter's favorite teacher?
Doesn't have favorite teacher.
No, ma'am.
Let's say she came first. How do you treat her?
Give some gift.
Gifts.
Would she rather wash dishes or clean her room?
Cleaning dishes.
Cleaning my room.
Who is her best friend?
Kamalaki.
Karmalaki.
What are some fun activities that you and your granddaughter do together?
Reading.
Read together.
Would your granddaughter know the name of our fourth king's mother?
No.
I don't know.
Would your granddaughter know who is the fourth king's firstborn?
I think
The fifth king.
I have the score with me, but before I give you the score, let's take a look at the answers your grandpa Age wasn't able to give correctly. Topka. The first one was washing dishes and cleaning your room, and your Age said you would prefer doing dishes. but you said you liked cleaning rooms, so no points for that, okay? The name of the fourth king's firstborn, which you thought was our fifth king, but it wasn't. And your Age said that you would actually know the name of the firstborn, so no point for that too. That brings the total to 8 out of 10. Is that a good score?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Are you happy, La?
Yes.
8 out of 10 is great because I only asked 10 questions out of so many things you know. I'm sure your Age and Ange knows a lot about you. And I only picked 10 questions out of it. And they were able to get 80% out of the whole 100 in English. So that's really good. Let's take a look at the commitments, okay? I want to first ask Age. You've heard all the questions and you know both the answers, Mola.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think you as a grandparent, and in this case, a grandparent who's always there with her, what do you think you can improve or change in?
I want to check her exercise regularly.
Okay, you
not
mean the
occasionally? Yeah.
exercise books?
Yeah, exercise books. Yes.
Oh, okay,
What
all right.
work she did in school, I want to monitor her progress regularly.
If you regularly monitor your kids' books every day or maybe once a week at least, I think that way your teacher also gets immediate feedback and so will your granddaughter. For you, your Age has given me 3 commitments here, okay?
Concentrate on studies.
Ooh, okay, all right. Do you study a lot?
Not much.
Not
Only
much.
exam times.
Okay,
when
all right.
exams are near.
I see. You're in class 7, right? So there's a lot of studying to do. There are a lot of subjects. So what I reckon you to do is at least right after you finish your homework and everything you're required to do, spend maybe an hour to 2 hours studying. You have to start slowly though. Whether it's your exam or whether there's a test, you don't think about that. You just study regularly. Start from maybe 30 minutes a day and then go to 1 hour. Imbe?
I study till time 9 o'clock.
Ooh, okay, see? So you have to continue doing that. And when you're studying, don't distract yourself with a television or doing something else. You have to focus, concentration, okay?
I lock myself in the room and study.
Okay, good. That's good. So your Age probably wants you to do that more often and keep doing that until you become excellent. Let's go to the next segment, which is with love.
Dearest granddaughter Tenzin, this is the moment we share our happiness with you. As the grandchildren are precious to most of the parents and grandparents, you are very, very precious to us. As I said earlier, we consider ourselves to be lucky that you had been born as our grandchild, because your birth brought us happiness and prosperity in our family. You are boon to us because our life would have been so dull without your smiling face in our daily life. We understand that you cannot live a single day without us, as we cannot live a moment without your presence. It is hoped that one day you will take care of us when we are sick in the bed, in the same manner we brought you up. Starting from pre-kindergarten daycare, you have changed 4 schools. So far, wherever you go, your teachers have been appreciating you because of your hard working, sincerity and obedience. So, we are very proud to be your grandparents. Keep it up. A common feedback we get from your teachers is that you can do better if you pay more attention while writing your tests. Henceforth, be extra careful while writing your tests. An extraordinary nature that you possess is that you believe in Buddhism and have a positive faith to Confucianism since your childhood. We also really appreciate you for being obedient to your teachers very kind to old and poor people, and loving to all animals, irrespective of healthy and unhealthy ones. Hence, we would like to advise you to continue with the same nature, but you also need to learn to be patient. In conclusion, we would like to advise you to work harder for a future. Be a good human, be a productive citizen, and be a good granddaughter to your grandparents. Please be aware that the life is uncertain. Moreover, we are growing old day by day. So be prepared to face the life at any time, as there are ups and downs in life. So we remember that there is a cycle in every life. Therefore, pay respect and unrespect do not expect. We wish you a bright future in your life. Thanking you, your ever-loving grandparents, Agishirap and Kamayangli.
Oh, wow. My favorite line is,
Pay respect and unrespect.
Earn respect, don't expect. That's a beautiful line and beautifully written. And I really hope that you know that you mean a lot to them. You seem to be their world, and that letter conveys a lot. Now it's your turn.
Dear grandfather, I'd like to thank you and my grandmother who is at home. You two have made a great change in my life by taking extra care for bringing me up since my birth till now. Grandfather, you have been working hard for my education, although you are retired from the service. I have been enjoying studying in some of the best schools in the capital city, Thimphu, because of your support and care. My grandmother had been carrying me on her back and feeding me while I was a baby, besides doing her regular house chore. As I grew up, she has been guiding me and providing me with all necessary support, for which I have been succeeding in my day-to-day life till now. I do not miss my parents because of her selfless care. So, I would like to express my thanks to two of you, but I have no words to express my gratitude to you. However, I always pray to God for long life and good health for two of you. It's hoped that one day I'll be able to stand on my own feet and be able to keep two of you happy. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank my Akunamge and Akupema for their care and guidance, especially Akupema and Amatashilhamo for taking care of me more than my own parents. Thanking you, yours loving granddaughter, Tenrel Sangmo.
Wow, that's a beautiful thank you speech. How do you guys write so well, by the way?
Thinking about the past, I wrote emotionally from the bottom of my heart. So,
And I can totally see that, because good letters aren't just words that just come out of nowhere, right? It has to come out of your heart. And a letter becomes special when it comes out of your heart. So I'm really glad you wrote that letter. And both of you mentioned in your letters, your Age says that he hopes that someday when he's bedridden and when he's really old to move around, you'd be there to look after. And you've mentioned that you will look after, you'll be able to stand on your own 2 feet and look after them. And you have to.
yes,
You have to, my dear, because at their age, they normally are done with looking after children, right? Their kids are grown up, they don't have to look after them, it's their relaxing time. But they're working hard for you, they're looking after you, they're paying you so much attention. So, like your Age mentioned, it's a cycle. Right now they're looking after you. Later, when they really need you, you have to be there for them.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Now let's go to my favorite part. It is written by an author named Tenzin. Hope you enjoy reading this book and some others, and of course the very popular Titan watch. Many grandparents today are taking on bigger roles in their lives, maybe in helping the parents look after their children or providing them with guidance and support. Grandparents are super parents in a way because they are the experts, the mentor, and the guru of parenting. We have come to the end of today's episode. We'll catch up with you next week, same time and place. Till then, if you have any suggestions or feedback, please email us at parenting@pbs.bt or write to us on our Facebook page. Bye-bye and see you.